Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're all doing well. We are going to be continuing today with our Land of the Viking series. And if you do remember, in the last episode, we started to rejig the layout of the village. Before we go any further, guys, I just want to make you aware, just in case you haven't picked up, that we are in the process of rebranding the channel. So you probably noticed at the beginning of this video, there was no longer a Bongeye logo. The channel has now been rebranded as Replicate Gaming. That's replicate with the figure 8 in the middle there. Just because it has been brought to my attention that the original name might be classed as offensive and might stop any potential sponsors or anything in the future. Should the channel ever get that stage? But yeah, I just want to make you aware. It's still going to be the same content. It's just the name's changed. Luckily, we've not been had any sort of raids or fights as of yet, which is probably a good thing considering we haven't even got an army just yet. And we've still got some of the stuff down here ready to build. What is that? That's another fishing hut. We have now got our trading docking though, which is good. We haven't got a crew. I don't even think we've got a boat. We haven't got a boat. Right, let's get a boat built if we haven't already got one. Oh no, we've actually got one in the process of getting built. It's all good. It's all good. Let's just put that back on speed. So we're actually putting 4 houses across the front of here. We'll hope we're going to put another 4 on the back of... no, we're not, because we actually put this in the middle there, didn't we? That's going to be the main centre point. As it happens, so far, we're lucky because we haven't got any people that are out of... that are homeless. And that's partly because we've actually put quite a few around the back of the cheaper, smaller houses. Building is full. What are you talking about? It's full of what? Building storage is full. It is full. We've got wool. Right, okay. Let's just pause that a minute. Have we not got a wool merchant? Or a clothing merchant of some sort? I'm sure we did. That's a tailor. So there's no reason why they haven't got anything going. Let's go in here and see if we can put some clothing in. Would be nice. Product difficulty 6. But you know what? Can we increase this somehow? Let's just put someone else in here with him as well. That might help. Animal obtained from animal skinning can be used for clothing and products. I'm aware of that. However, saying that, we've got a lot of fabric, so we could possibly move. Oh, we've already got it on top notch as it happens. So no idea what's going on there. The good thing is we have got our crops up and running. Let's have a quick look before I start messing about with whereabouts are we in the cycle. And it looks as though winter's coming. Let's get these crops harvested. Because I do not want to be losing any more. We did lose a lot in the last episode. And as soon as I said that, they came in thick and fast. My only concern, guys, if I'm honest with you, is I want to start taking these houses out. Ah, there we go again. Knowing that it's not like everyone else, or it's another one in the square having a bit of a. Is this the crazy one where he's constantly talking and acting out? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Right, okay. Silver fair. We're going to exile him because I don't think we should be making anyone disabled if we can help it. We've got another colony wanting to join. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and take these this time around, guys. We're going to lose fame if we do that. We'll take him. We'll take him. We're going to have to. And with that in mind, I think if we're lucky, we might be okay in getting some more houses on the back of these ones here. Again, I'm only going to go for power houses, partly because, well, if I'm honest with you, I'm hoping they're not going to be around for much longer. Right, that might be because there's no road. And I don't think we're going to get them down there anyway. I think today's episode, I'm just going to keep playing this until we've got the actual housing issue resolved. And then at least that way, moving forward in the next episodes, we haven't got to do this rigmarole of going backwards and forwards. Right, guys, here we go. So as I mentioned, I was going to play through this and try and get some of the housing up and running, so we don't have to continue with this rigmarole each time we run. As it happens, I started to do that, and then other things came into effect. So it'll now be a week late, this episode, so I do apologise. So at the beginning of the actual video, I did state that I was in the process of rebranding. So by the time you've seen this, guys, all the branding's been done. So I do apologise for the date thingy. But just to give you a heads up of what's gone on. As you can see, we've got a lot more of the good housing in place now. We have turned away some more visitors, and we've had another earthquake during that time. So some of the houses we did build got knocked down. But as you can see, down here now, we've moved the herbalist into this section. And we've got some of the bigger houses of the good houses here. Got a couple of different warehouses located around, and if you, on this particular one, if you see, if I go into supply, I've stated that this is going to take supplies from the gatherer and from the hunter's hut, and then we've got another one just over the back here. Now, at the moment, some of these are actually just taking everything in, some aren't. We've now got the windmill on the side there, as you know, and we've got a couple more warehouses down here. We've also got the actual stone cutter over here as well, right next to the actual mine, as well as another herbalist and another gatherer. This is actually going to be the stonemason, the blacksmith, so the quicker that goes in, the better. Now, as it happens, you can probably see from the bottom there as well, guys, we've actually got 15 points for the Tree of Life. Now, bear in mind, while I've been doing this, I have actually unlocked a couple, so I've actually spent about 15 as well. So we've actually got the brewery available, or the tavern available to put in. Hence why we've now got an actual brewery in getting set up. And some of the other things have actually been moved around. So we've still got the barley across the side here, and then over on the ridge here we've got the wheat collection and storage. Got a couple more lighting posts and so on putting across the area. And if you look across here, what I'm actually planning on doing is bringing this path right across here. So these houses will eventually come down. Hopefully get some bigger houses on the back of there if they actually fit. And then what we're going to potentially do is this area between here, or between this new road that's going to be going through to that rock, we're going to put all the actual food fields in this area. And then what I'll actually do is put the actual wildlife stock, like the farms and the goats and all that, will be all down this side. So let's jump straight in, guys. I just want to give you a heads up as to what I've been doing there, because I appreciate there's been a lot of change since you'll have last seen this. Although to you it'll have been a little split. To me, it's actually been almost what feels like a week. We've now got this up and running, as you can see. I don't think we've actually got any materials as yet, although we are starting to get silver now. Hence why we've now got over in this area some more houses as well as warehouses as well. Right, let's unpause it and let's see if we can jump back in and see if we can crack on. We'll get some other things up and running. Now, one thing I did notice as I was going through that, this mine is doing my head in. It needs to have this notification every time we come on. There we go. And just over here, we've run out of people working in the mine. The good thing is as well, if I go into there, we can just go auto assign and it'll automatically put the people in. Now, whether or not they're going to be the good people that are working there, they're ones with the best traits and that, I don't know. Again, it'll probably go by distance. So with what I'm saying there going ahead, I'm going to see if we can start getting some of those farms across here. Now, by doing that, it means we're going to have to take some of these fields out. But I suppose it's winter. It's probably the best time to do it. Let's just go into there and see if we can dismantle this one. I'm just trying to see how this is going to look. So if we look at that road, it's going to go across there. Now these fields, these wildlife pastures are not that very big, so probably better to put them in first, and then we've got an idea in relation to what side of stock we need. If we go into food and we go into the cow one there, and we'll swing that one round. Now there's a good chance it won't do it because that fire pit's in the way. Now it all depends. If we can get that to full size, it's colliding with something. We can go as far as there. So that's one cow farming, and we'll probably put another one side by side, to be quite honest with you. If it lets us. Ground's too bumpy, apparently. We did get a green line there for a moment. I wonder if we put a little road through the middle of these, and it might work that way on. Not going to work while that tree's in the way. So let's just, what I'm going to do is speed this up to let them get them trees down. I'm going to put a road straight through there. We now know that I can go ahead and put that down, because that's as large as that field can be. Now, as you can see, those skulls, if you're just new to the game, by the way, guys, these skulls don't necessarily mean it's someone's died. It just means that the crops have died. Right, those trees are coming down, which is good. Put that back on 1 speed, because as I said, mentioned before in other games, I do have a habit of being a bit quick and rushing things. So if we can help it, I will. Now, that's funny that. A minute ago, that was going to let me put that in there, and now it won't. So which is making me wonder, if I was to take that road back out, is it going to let me put it back in? Which would be a bit of a strange one if it does. And funnily enough, it doesn't. So hopefully we can still get it back to back. We go there. That's what I want. Brilliant. Bear in mind, we could make this road turn around. It's not a problem. And if I'm honest with you guys, if we can get 3 on here, I'd be happy. Because bear in mind, the amount of people we've got coming in now, it certainly wouldn't hurt having more fields. Now, that's going to let me go as far as there, but will it let me go back up to that? It will. Happy days. Let's just take this road out then. We'll put a straight road going across, and then we'll bring another one back up towards that hill. Bit more of an angle now, which is better. Brilliant. So once they're built, we can start taking these ones down. Let's just push that on top speed. The good thing is, like I say, with it being the winter, it's probably the best time to do this with the crop fields being like they are, because let's face it, there's not a lot they can do at this moment in time. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and do exactly the same on the opposite side, but put the goat pens in, providing it lets us. And even if it's only 2 goat pens, because it looks like that will be the case, it's still better than just having what we've had. So that's colliding with this From what I can see. Let's just see if we can turn that around the other way. It keeps saying it's colliding, but it lets me go to put it in for a moment. That is definitely green. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Are we going to get it in? Yes, we are. I don't know if it's going to be a straight, perfect line, but, you know, it is what it is. Right, just while I'm doing that, guys, going to go ahead and get some more wood cut down. Just to make you aware as well, guys, up the top of this hill, we've actually got another woodcutter just here. And what have you. Just so that we've got houses, more than one going on. So we've got plenty more firewood, because we are going to need a lot. Our biggest issue at the moment is actually stone as well. At the moment, it's actually working out all right. We've got 145 stone. However, that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. Especially when you think every time I put a house down, it needs a lot more stone. I'm going to risk this, put that on 1, and I'm going to actually start knocking some of these houses down. And I say risk it because we might end up with more homeless people, which I'm hoping is not the case. Brilliant. That's actually what. All right. Right. What we've got here, is that a warehouse? That's a tavern. I didn't even know the tavern had been built yet. So there we go. So let's have a quick look. But we could probably do auto. They require those 2. Actually, that's not too bad. So we've actually got the tavern up and running. I think that's a small. Oh, that's the whole tavern. Do you know what? For some reason, I thought that was it, but it's actually. It looks like more like a warehouse. It's the entire thing. More bigger than I thought. Now, just to give you a heads up as well, guys, these are other houses going in. So we have got more houses going in there. We've got a couple of little structures down here just to give us more chance when it comes to storage and make the place look a little bit more lived in. That's actually going to be the blacksmith, as we mentioned. Let's have a quick look what we're doing in bread-wise. None at all. Lovely. And this is why I think it would be good to get the other farms in. The crop fields in here and get more fields in to get more crops. Right, let's go ahead and see if we can get some more of these thinner houses in there. Which does seem to be working. I don't know if it's going to be the case all the time though. They should actually go in there right across there, which is brilliant. And you probably noticed as well, guys, I've just realised myself, we've actually still got a couple of the old poor houses in the village. One being there, and these 2 here, which I need to come out. Now then, have we got people homeless? Yes, we have. So let's just go ahead and see if we can get a couple of these brought up to speed. So let's have a quick look on stone. So that's like almost the stone all we need. Let's get that one up and running. There doesn't seem to be a particular way how they do this. So it's... And again, that one. Let's run that through. Get these houses up. Get these people away from being homeless. In the meantime, I'm just going to tidy some of these roads up. And just to give you a heads up as well, guys, we've actually bought a couple of stocks from the trade station. So we've had like armor, not armor, but clothing brought in. Sorry. Ideally, I want to try and get these fields and everything up and running, preferably before the winter's up. So while we're doing that, we'll also put that on the priority, both at least 2 of them and both the goat farms, and then we can look at getting these taken down. While we're doing that, I'm just going to check to see what we've got stock-wise. Not a lot in there. No one working in here. Not good. Then what we'll probably do as well is look at getting some additional cattle storage up there as well, like farms as such. Aha, one's up and running. Brilliant. Right, let's get them assigned. And that is the a cow one. So let's go ahead and take this one away. Hopefully they are going to take those cattle with them. Otherwise, you're just going to have a load of cows walking around, eating all our crops. As it happens, guys, because it is the winter, I'm actually going to take these fields out now. And hopefully, just on the off chance that we do get everything set up how we want it, the way we want it. The good thing is, as you can see over here, we've actually got some of the bigger houses going in, rather than these like TP looking things. We've got a couple more over there as well. Let's have a quick look as to what these are like in regards to stone. But they're going in. That's the main thing. Just having a quick look as to how we're going to go ahead over this section. Oh, wow. We've got a goat one in already. Good. Let's have a quick pause. We've still got one person there out of a home, which is on our 2. I only see 2, 3, maybe 4. Hang on. The more you see, no, 1, 2, 3. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be quite honest with you. So I'm going to leave them as they are until we get the rest of the houses up and running. But the good thing is, let's just go ahead and get some of these out the way. And I am literally going to be slamming a load of fields in here. I know I've just took a couple out, but it's just to make sure that we get things aligned in right correctly. For some reason I've lost my mouse. Where is it? There it is. Let's go into life. We need food. Ooh, a message brought news. This is news from the neighbouring villages recently. Their merchant ships... We got 2 messages at once there. While digging for the construction, the villagers noticed that there's something hit. So we've got more silver to pick up. So, finish the construction. Hope to get... I hope we don't get wrath. Finish the construction. Go to the grave and cancel the construction. Or finish the construction. Now we've got this one which gives us the wrath of the god, which means we're going to get earthquakes at some point. And then we've got... take the silver and continue with the wrath. Going to do that, of course. Let's just pause it there. There is news from the neighbouring villages. Recently, their merchant ships saw ships full of warriors who aim to come to our village. The intention is unknown. We need... but we need to get ready. Shoot. We must be ready for anything. Damn. That is not good. Because we haven't even got our smithy up. It looks as though, guys, I'm about to encounter our first battle. And if that is the case, I don't expect this going down very well. In fact, I expect this to be really bad. Not a lot we can do on there right now. So he's me thinking houses is the biggest issue. And it turns out the game had other ideas. However, I still need to get farms in. So let's get these trees down. Let's get these farms in place. These crop fields. And then hope we manage to last the night and don't lose many people. We've got 323 citizens at the moment. We're currently on year 6. And we've got just over 3,000 in coin. Now, whether we can buy our way out or not, I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm sure we're going to find out. Right. Now we've got that done. Let's go ahead and get these fields put back in, or at least try to. I'm going to try and make them as quick, as long as they'll let me. But as I've noticed in the past, if it tries to snap to a certain shape, let it. Because it usually means that's as far as it'll go. Got one in there. And that well's going to be in the way. Then we maybe will get that well in that corner. And we might not be able to. Put a little go there. Oh, actually, that little walkway is ideal because there's not a lot we can do there. The question is, will we get to see this fight before the end of this episode? It's not allowing me. I tell you what, let's just do that straight off. It's not allowing me to select which crop we put in there just yet. The good thing is, I know for a fact we can get another 2 fields in there without a problem. Once those trees are down, I reckon we could possibly get another 10 fields in there if we're lucky. I mean, we've got plenty of farmers. Ideally, I should really be concentrating on getting some iron. But I know we haven't got any, so why worry about it? We are going to get attacked. There's not a lot I can do about it at this moment in time. We haven't even got soldiers in place because we haven't got the resources. This is probably because of me doing things like this. And I think we need to maybe get that smithy rushed. Do you know what? The worst thing is, we've actually got everything we need. Hang on. No, oh my god. 250 dress stone. No one is not being built. We've got 10. We may need to put another stone cutter in. I'm guessing we will. Before we do anything else, let me just pause that first of all. Productivity, stone cutter. I don't think we're going to get another one in there. Ooh, we will. And why not? At the end of the day, it's a bit useless, that land, so... That's both the goat fields up. Good. Which I think we've already talked about anyway. We've now got that up as well. So let's go ahead and take... That's the cattle one out. I believe that's the goat one. Yeah. Happy days. just got to better keep in mind at the moment, guys, because we are getting a lot of visitors at the moment, and at the moment I am turning them away, which could mean that they end up being our enemy, which is not a good thing, as you can imagine. They might as well be the guy. They might, well, I'll rephrase that. They could be the guys coming up on the boats, thinking, well, you didn't let us in, so we're coming over to help ourselves. The cattle are getting moved in. I just help them. Just walking around. Look. Our village is under attack. There are dozens of ships and warriors coming to attack our village. Unless we give them what they want, they will fight. What should we do? Give them what they want and avoid the fighting. Villagers will be very unhappy. A huge amount of fame is lost. Many foods and items are lost. Not ideal. Warriors and villagers take up arms. Prepare to defend the village and wait for the army to fight. Success is a 51% chance, with a fail of a 53% chance. Some buildings will be damaged and destroyed. Villages can die in battle, which doesn't go without, Do you know what, guys? We can't use another two, so as Patty's been looking at that. Do you know what? We might as well go down fighting. Let's go ahead and just say we're going to try it. Bear in mind, I don't think we've actually got any weaponry. Oh! Hold your horses. Let's see how we get on. Are we going to survive this with a 51% chance? Are the gods going to be good to us? We lost a few. 38 villages. Our warriors failed to defend the village. We lost the war. Some builders were damaged. Our valiant warriors to Valhalla. 38 villagers died. 15 fabric lost. 44 iron lost. Damn! 9 armor. Oh my god, we lost quite a lot, guys. Not to mention half of our funds as well. Shame. Right. We've now got to repair. And we're going to do that straight away by getting these good houses up and running. The villages are unhappy and people are on the verge of a riot. If it goes on like this, the villagers will leave. Promise that things will get better. Ooh, it's a very shallow promise, guys, if I'm honest with you. Right, they're poor houses. I'm just going to take them out because let's be putting poor ones back in. Right, let's have a quick look around. In fact, I'm going to have to put some in because a lot of them are damaged. Anything up here damaged? No, glad to see. I think our biggest issue we've got at the moment is getting the blacksmith up and running. We need a lot of blacksmith. We definitely need a blacksmith up and running. Let's just take... That only needs wood, so that's not going to affect us. I'm going to pause that building. So the buildings that have got no stone whatsoever, we're just going to pause. So that they don't take the resources we need to get the actual building up and running. That's got 10. Again, I'm still going to pause it. But anyway, we've got a couple of the buildings that have been damaged, so they need to get repaired as well. So that is the only building I really need being prioritised. Pause and pause. A lot of homeless people. We lost, I think we're on, what was it, 323? Now we're down to less than 300, and we've lost half of our funding. Let's just put this on full speed and hope that the gods are nice to us and we manage to get things back on track. Our biggest issue at this moment in time is we need to get our army up and running. But we've definitely learned something on that, guys. We've definitely learned one thing, and that is because we didn't have things in the right place, we didn't have the right irons getting done, the right products getting created, i.e. iron and blacksmith, because we moved the blacksmith. I moved the blacksmith, not realising how much it would take to rebuild it. So that's a massive boo-boo on my behalf. But we've had our first attack. So on that note, guys, I'm going to leave it there for this episode. And hopefully, on the next one, there's going to be less red on that screen. But we've enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel, by all means, hit that subscribe button to turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video or the next live stream. On that note, guys, take care. I shall see you all soon. Ciao for now.